Hey guys, so today we're installing some LED headlight bulbs and seeing what they can do and if they're worth it over the stock bulbs. I also got the fog light upgrade as well, so that will be for another video. These will be going on my 2009 Dodge Charger, so the correct number is 9006 for the headlight bulbs. The brand for these is JDM Astar, and if you do want to check them out, I've left some product links in the description below, including a link to these exact LEDs. A while ago I tested and reviewed the Sylvania Silverstar ZXE Performance Halogen bulbs, so make sure to check that video out in the top right corner if you're interested. Also in a future video, I will be comparing all three, the LEDs, the ZXEs, and stock. But for this video it will be all about the LEDs, with an unboxing of the product, installation, and testing them out using the OEM bulbs for comparison. So let's get into it. Now just quickly before I continue, I've heard many people express the idea that LEDs should only be used with projector headlights, and not the reflector ones like mine. I want to debunk this statement because in the Charger, the lights are still pointed towards the road where the low beams are projecting, and the headlight housing in the Chargers also have an anti-glare cap that covers the top of the bulb, which will prevent against any light being casted everywhere and potentially blinding other drivers. Also, as long as the LED lights are installed with the chips facing side to side, you will get even light distribution. More on this later. I haven't had any problems with this, and I've even tested it for myself, driving in a car ahead of mine to see what the lights would look like. On camera it might look like there's glare or that they're way too bright, but that's just how it records at night, and even the lamp post outside was looking like that too, for example, on camera. In person, it's totally fine. So back to the product. First of all, let's unbox it. Again, this is the JDM Astar 8th generation 9006 LED headlight bulbs with ZES chips and xenon white light output. These are also adjustable, so they can fit almost any car. You get an instruction sheet, which basically explains about adjusting the fitment of the bulbs. You also get a small 1mm Allen key for adjusting, and of course the bulbs themselves. They come with everything you need to simply plug and play. As for pricing, this specific set, the 8th generation, costs around $99 on Amazon, but the company does have other variations starting at $46.99. The lower cost means that these lights are polarity sensitive and non-adjustable, but overall there are tons of options for any car if you check them out. In my opinion, these days it's just not worth it to buy stock bulbs anymore. Other companies like Philips sell the stock 9006 bulbs, for example, and they're usually anywhere from $15 to $30 for the pair. And even companies like Sylvania make those ZXE bulbs, which are like 60 or 70 bucks a pair. So in my opinion, it just makes sense to jump a few bucks and go for some quality LEDs. This product also has good Amazon reviews, with 4.2 stars out of 5 for over 150 reviews. So what are LEDs supposed to do? Well, of course, overall they are supposed to be brighter. Each bulb has 8 pieces of ZES LED chips and 4000 lumens of output. The color is 6000K, so you're getting a nice white light output. They are waterproof, energy efficient, and are rated to last for 20,000 hours of use. There's also a heatsink base to help dissipate heat, and some of the newer JDM stuff also comes with a built-in fan at the base for better cooling. So before we install these, here is some footage of my OEM 9006 bulbs. They look fairly yellow, light output is okay, but pretty dim. So now we need to install the LEDs. I've done quite a few videos on swapping out headlight bulbs for this car, so I will briefly show the process of taking them out. You just twist the bulb to the left, pull it out of the headlight, pry off the harness that's attached, and then it's off. And the difficulty will vary by make and model of your car, of course. The new LED bulbs simply plug into the harness and then plug into the headlight, twisting right to tighten it securely. One thing to note is that you may have to adjust them depending on the fitment of the headlight. On my Charger I had to take the Allen key and adjust the chuck that helps to keep the bulb in place, otherwise it just wouldn't fit prior to adjustment. You can also adjust the whole heatsink base by taking it off and putting it back on the other way if you need to, but on my car that wasn't a concern. As I said earlier, another key factor when putting the LEDs in is to make sure that the position of the diodes, or LED chips, are facing side to side, so 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. This creates a 360-degree light distribution in the housing, so you will get an even beam of light and not a spray, which again could blind people. If the LEDs are not facing this way, that's where you might cause glare to other drivers. It definitely took some trial and error for me to adjust the lights to get the LEDs on either side, basically just loosening the heatsink base and turning the bulb that way. Or you can adjust the chuck as well. So here's some footage with the passenger side being fitted with the LED bulb and the driver's side fitted with the stock bulbs. As you can see, there's a world of difference. The LED is very bright and very white, while the stock is more dim and yellow. Seeing the light output against the fence really shows the superiority of the LEDs. Now here's some footage with both the LED bulbs in. Again, super bright, very white light, and overall an amazing improvement in light output. So here's some more comparison footage again of both lights, the stock and the LED. So overall I'm very happy with these JDM Astar LEDs. I go to school in a smaller city, so it's not so bright at night, and these things really help to illuminate the roads and help you to see better. I put the stock bulbs back in for this video to get the footage, and it almost felt like they were off when compared to the LEDs. They're just so dim and give off poor output. For between $50 to $100, this is a great upgrade for any vehicle, and if you do want improved light output for a better look and improved safety, then these LED bulbs are definitely the way to go. They are super easy to install, just plug and play and adjustable, and they last for a very long time, rated for 20,000 hours. I've had them in for a few months now and have had zero issues thus far. Alright guys, so that's the end of this LED review and install. Thanks for watching. Product links are going to be in the description as I've said. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Mopar and car content, and I'll see you next video.